Former Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher used to do a deep curtsy every time she had to greet the late Queen Elizabeth II. The legendary Conservative leader showcased one of her signature curtsies even in her advanced years, as recalled by British journalist Andrew Pearce. In the latest episode of the Reaction podcast he co-hosts with Sarah Vine, Mr. Pearce recalled Mrs. Thatcher's deepest curtsy, which he said happened at her 80th birthday party in October 2005. He said, "The helicopter landed in Hyde Park, the Queen and Prince Philip arrived. Mrs. Thatcher did the deepest curtsy you have ever seen, at the age of 80. I didn't think she would ever get up again." Mrs. Thatcher had been pictured curtsying to the then Queen on several occasions during her years in Downing Street as well as in the decades that followed. At her 70th birthday party celebrated at Claridge's in 1995, Mrs. Thatcher appeared to do an even deeper curtsy than the one she performed a decade later to welcome the late monarch. Recalling the birthday party that took place 2 decades ago, Mr. Pearce recalled the Queen holding Mrs. Thatcher's hand as they entered the Mandarin Oriental together. Mr. Pearce, who described the scene as lovely, added that the attendance of the late Duke of Edinburgh and monarch at the birthday party of a former Prime Minister should dispel nonsense rumours Queen Elizabeth II did not like Mrs. Thatcher. The late Queen, he noted, would not normally attend birthday parties of ex-political leaders. In a break from royal protocol, which doesn't normally see the monarch attending the funerals of non-royals, the late monarch also attended Mrs. Thatcher's funeral in September 2013. Moreover, Queen Elizabeth II publicly displayed the respect she felt for Mrs. Thatcher by honouring her with the Order of Merit, which she bestowed only on 24 living people.